You are!
I'm so glad Vittoria and Asgeir chose a public reception. That way the entire city can share in their holy bond.
Nothing!
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason.
As long as I stay out of the way, the gods don't seem to care about me being here.
Everyone took up arms against them. Wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders.
Vittoria did pretty well for herself.
We had to fight them to preserve our own
Not
way
a bad
of life.
fellow at all.
My point exactly.
Good friends and neighbors. I just wanted to take this time to thank you all for being here. To thank you for sharing this wonderfully happy day with myself and my new husband. Today, the problems of Skyrim are not my problems.
Vittoria! No!
Over here!
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Move along.
What was that? Walk away, now.
Your time is at its end.
Death is the only way out of your misery.
No more! I yield! I yield!
This
Move
doesn't
along.
concern you, friend.
Somebody help!
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done. Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up. Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow, and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert. Get to the city.
You must be lost. The tavern is down the road a piece.
Trust me, we have nothing to say to one another.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several...
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
I've also
hunters or
taken the
something in
liberty
the old
of
fort near
preparing a
Riften.
private carriage.
I'd consider joining up
just in
myself.
case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
I'll spare...
By the gods! Did that really just happen? This should be good.
Anurian, would you please stop declaring that the city is safe for the Jarl to roam? You and I both know that isn't true.
You can't use this!
Place later in danger. You know that, too. Oh, why do you always question me?
Such a shame.
You don't trust me.
I trust you. I'm just concerned about her safety. That's all. Don't be angry.
Someone do something! I'm not angry with you. Tell you what, lover. Meet me in my chambers later and we can discuss the situation in private.
Be careful.
Get away from me.
Fools are
I hate it here. Those were my favorite shoes. Ruined, and for what? We never even made it to the wedding.
What? Your shoes? We get robbed by bandits, my clothes torn to shreds by some giant cat, our bodyguard eaten by a dragon, and you're worried about your shoes?
When we get to Citadel, where I will hire an army of battle-makers.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation. I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Hush, Vizara. You were very
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible. Look, the Dark Brotherhood is a family. Werewolves, wizards, eternal 10-year-old vampires. What does it matter? Cicero's problem isn't his madness. It's an adherence to an ancient, outmoded way of life. He just couldn't accept that. And now he'll have to pay the price. I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Frost took my husband years ago. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask. My children all grew up new in town. Oh, everyone else, though, they're horrible. They say a priest of Mara is... He's a fool if you haven't met him already. Thinks Ulfric Stormcloak. The people here look to Brina Merilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand growing up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion.
Should have figured Astrid would send you. Ugh, what gave it away? Yeah, gotta admit that little Jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got. In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase. Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
What is life's greatest illusion?
The best to defeat the best. Astrid knew her stupid wolf.
The Keeper is a sacred position within the Dark Brotherhood. Ask yourself, do you trust the wisdom of Our Lady?
Keeper, or I kill the listener? Now that's madness!
I will kill Jester if you so desire. But there is a
always stickler for details, get it? Stickler! Oh, I slay me. Abilities, of course, but
your enemies will soon know the wrath of Sithis.
Not what I used to be. Your choice. Not an original part of the sanctuary, per se. Let's call it a forced addition. Forced by what? Oh, come and see! All right! So Cicero attacked all the But what's a fool to do when his mother is slandered and mocked? Surely the listener understands.
As does my blade.
Cicero admits he thought the listener would be dead by now.
And I.
Maybe we could just forget about this.
The void.
Please.
There is a sacred position within the Dark Brotherhood. Ask yourself, do you trust the wisdom of our
Now, we come to the end of our play. The grand finale. You caught me. I surrender. Oh, I like that. Very good, very good. Creative. But killing me would be a mistake. Oh, yes. You would displease our mother.
Kill this jester.
For she's your mother, too, isn't she?
But there's a
Listener.
Our dread
Walk
father
away.
does not
Let
wish
poor
this.
Cicero live. Tell the pretender Astrid that you did the job. Stabbed, strangled, drowned poor Cicero. What little itty bitty lie.
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now.
Arnbjorn is safe, and for that you have my thanks. But what of the fool? Is Cicero dead? Excellent. Once again, you've proven yourself a born assassin. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to Shadowmere a while longer? He's a fine steed, and hasn't been ridden nearly as much as he should lately. And now that this Cicero mess has been mopped up, we can get back to the matter at hand, There's just one more target before we strike out at the Emperor. Have you by chance heard of the Gourmet? Read his cookbook? It's become quite a phenomenon. The Gourmet is scheduled to cook for the Emperor at a special dinner. You'll kill him, steal his writ of passage, and assume the role of Master Chef. Festus has been spearheading this part of the assassination plan. He's close to uncovering the identity of the Gourmet. You should report to him. Watch yourself out there.
Child of darkness.
By Sithis, you slew everyone.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astrid told you about the Gourmet, I hope.
As does my blade.
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the Gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know. Don't be so petulant. In my investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the Gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the Gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep in Markarth. It would seem he's the cook. I believe so. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have to...
enemies will soon know.
Are you still paying attention?
Wrath of Sithis.
Huh. As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage. Oh, and if you can... Now off with you.
There is murder in the air.
Remember,
I can taste it.
That's where you find that unrest.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in... Who are you? What do you want? The gourmet? Never. I don't know... The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right? Look, his name is Balagog Gronolobe. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right? Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way then.
Yes. Kill the chef, and then steal his very identity, for that is the true death. Killing the gourmet will leave an emptiness in the collective soul of Skyrim. This pleases me. Thy
Does death not come to us all?
So the prodigal murderer returns.
returns.
And the gourmet?
To play some part in a being's inevitable
So I gathered. It seems a certain orc has disappeared. Which means you not only killed the gourmet, but disposed of the body as well. Oh, you've got the writ of passage too, I see. Splendid. Splendid. Ah, and word has come in from Markarth that the keep's cook has met an untimely demise. You performed your duties to the letter. I was wrong about you. I see that now. Maybe we all were. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well, from me. Consider it my way of apologizing for being so damn curmudgeonly. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years. I want you to have it now. It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much-needed oomph. Now, you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
So it's... Oh, yes. And I've decided you will have the honor. Yes, for Sithis and the Night Mother. You are the listener, after all, So let's not waste any more time. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily.
Murder in the air.
Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener. Right then.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Hey, watch it!
I think this city is crawling with Imperial Legion, and you know what? I'm still nervous.
Stop right there. The tower is off limits until further notice. What's this now? An order of His Eminence, possessor of these papers. The gourmet. By Ozra. The gourmet. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. We had no idea who to expect. You understand. You're not dressed as I would have suspected. But please, don't let me keep you. Proceed to the kitchen straight away. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival.
Ah, yes.
Yes?
On another delivery. The gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, it's just... You're a Nord? I never would have guessed it. But where in the world did you learn to cook like that? Here in Skyrim? Or maybe somewhere less... Oh, yeah. The Emperor has... But the base broth is already boiled. We can get... Ooh, how decadent. I never would have guessed it. What next? Ah, of course. I suspected as much. A giant's toe? You're sure about that? Of course, I'm sorry. One giant's toe, there. What next? A septum? As in a gold coin? Really? Ah, I see now. That would give the potage I have to say, the stew seems done. Oh? What is this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? I'm sorry. Of course, it's your most famous recipe after all. All right then. Your secret ingredient's been added. And if I may say so, it has been an honor getting a chance. I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you.
But aren't you even the least bit nervous after everything that's happened?
You mean the wedding? My cousin's apparent murder? An unfortunate misunderstanding. No more. Cold mead, hot tempers. These things happen.
Quite. Yet that recent...
Here we are. Gods, I'm nervous. We'll go in just a moment. Please, I'll serve. You just stand there and be amazing.
Yes. An unfortunate turn of events, that. But an isolated incident. And I have been assured that the fault was with the man's son alone. Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful, but befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet. Ah, the potage le magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as Emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste. Oh, how marvelous. Just delicious. It is everything I had hoped it would be. I think something's wrong.
Never should have come. The gourmet and the chef have poisoned the Emperor. Get them!
What? No, you don't understand. There's been some kind of mistake.
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead, but I'm even happier that you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see, an exchange. I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know what? I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary's being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill her, and make sure there's nothing left to bury.
What in the bloody bleeding?
We must return to the sanctuary. Your family is in dire peril.
Considering most of us are now dead, I assumed as much. And before you ask, no, I don't think it was you. Well, maybe I did. But you saving my sorry hide just now sort of erased any doubts. So, thanks. You've got that right. Only a matter of time before we're roasted alive. Come on.
Listener,
look for a way.
I am your only salvation. Come, embrace me.
I'm going as fast as I can, you stupid she-devil. I don't see you helping.
I'm not exactly built for manual labor. Now come on, you've almost got it.
One more pull. think so. Just hold on a moment.
You must speak with Astrid. Here in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. It's all right. You've been through a lot. Maybe you should just sit down for a bit. Oh, well, in that case, lead on. I'm right behind you.
Hey, watch it.
Shh. Please. There is much I have to say, and not much time. I'm sorry. So very sorry. The Penitus Oculatus. Marrow. He said that by giving you to them, he would leave the Dark Brotherhood alone. Forever. Oh, my Sithis, I was such a fool. All of this, it's all my fault. You are the best of us, and I nearly killed you, as I've killed everyone else. No, don't pity me. I deserve whatever fate the Dread Lord has in store. I betrayed you, and now Marrow has betrayed me. Fitting. I just wanted things to stay the way they were. Before Cicero. Before the Night Mother. Before you. I thought I could save us. I was wrong. But you're alive. So there's still a chance. A chance to start over. Rebuild. That's why I did this. Don't you see? I prayed to the Night Mother. I am the Black Sacrament. I'm saying you were right. The Night Mother was right. The old ways. They guided the Dark Brotherhood for centuries. I was a fool to oppose them. And to prove my sincerity, I have prayed for a contract. You lead this family now. I give you the Blade of Woe, so that you can see it through. You must kill me. Thank you.
Astrid. By the sands, I still can't wrap my head around it.
Astrid is dead. It is as it should be. May she find redemption in the void. But while you live, the Dark Brotherhood lives. We must fulfill our contract. Emperor Titus Mede II must be eliminated. Speak with Armand Mortier at the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. He will know the true Emperor's location. But first, inform Nazir of your plans, for you are the listener and must bind this family together.
I'll admit, I'm having
By
trouble
Sithis,
coming
what
to
a
terms
mess.
with all of this.
I guess
I'll
this
just
is
follow
the end.
Nazir's lead.
What? Well, what did she say? Armand Mortier? But that would mean... You mean there's still a chance? But how? Our plan has gone to ruin. Everyone is dead. The family... All right then. Go. Go, my listener. Find out what that slimy bastard Motier has to say. Then send the Emperor to Sithis. But when you're done, there's no use returning here, is there? I was thinking, the Dawnstar Sanctuary. We could make a proper home there. Listen, when you're finished with this Emperor business, meet Babette and me there. I'll find some way to move the Night Mother. Don't worry. Now go. And come back with a barrel full of gold, huh? Babette, my girl, pack your things. We're moving.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I ain't done nothing.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
What is it? I said I didn't wish to be disturbed. By the gods! You're alive! But I'd heard... You're saying... Please, you mustn't think I had anything to do with that. I wanted the You mean after all that's... Why, this is astounding news! The Emperor is still in Skyrim, but not for long. If you can get on board that ship, kill Titus Mead II, as contracted, I will reveal the location of the dead... Yes, I can imagine you'd want to settle that score. Last I heard, he was at the Solitude Docks conducting the Emperor... Well, I don't... It's in the... I suppose you should go to the... Surely you're joking. This is the... Still... Everyone assumes the Dark Brotherhood has been completely destroyed. They may be a bit more lax than usual.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you? Of course. All right then.
I could play with fire like that.
And that's the last one. Alright, enough of this. It's something. Thought I heard something.
Did you hear something? Over here! Someone there.
And once more I prove Commander Morrow the fool. I told you, you can't stop the Dark Brotherhood. Never could. Come now, don't be shy. You haven't come this far just to stand there gawking. But of course, you and I have a date with destiny, but so it is with A sorcerer, an emperor. Restore the Dark Brotherhood. Yes, I must die. Greatness. And you must deliver the blow. It is simply the way it is. But I wonder, would you suffer an old man a few more words before the deed is done? Well, I thank you for your courtesy. At the precipice of the void. You will kill me, and I've accepted that fate, but regardless of your path through life, I sense in you a certain ambition. So, I ask of you a favor. An old man's dying wish. While there are many who would see me dead, there is one who set the machine in motion. This person, whomever he or she may be, must be punished for their treachery. Once you've been rewarded for my assassination, I want you to kill the very person who ordered it. Would you do me this kindness? Business kingslaying. Thank you. Now, on to the business at hand, I suppose. Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall? Killer Boy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun. My listener. My blade is yours.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Aha! You're back. I know! I received the news not moments ago. Ha ha! This is glorious! My friend, you may not realize it, but you have served the Empire, indeed all of Tamriel, in ways you cannot possibly imagine. But you care little for politics, am I right? You want money, and money you shall have. Your payment waits for you at a dead drop. It is inside an urn, in the very chamber where we first met, in Vollenrud. Now please, go. Collect your money, and let us never look upon one another again. Our business, thank the gods, is concluded.
Father works through me, and his work has just begun.
But we had a deal.
As does my blade.
Well, what word of the Emperor?
And I will follow.
Truly? Could you have brought us more wondrous news? Recent events notwithstanding, this is a happy day for us, my friend. Despite your misfortunes, you stayed true to the Dark Brotherhood. You've saved us all, and for this, you have my eternal thanks. Now, of course, I must ask, killing the Emperor, how much did Motier pay for such a thing? Ha! Remarkable. Well, the old bastard certainly made it worth your while, didn't he? Now, might I offer some advice? You should go to Riften and find Delvin Mallory. I believe Astrid had you visit him once before. Mallory is an expert obtainer of goods. We can use the money to repair and refit the sanctuary. Make a true home for us, huh? You do that, and I'll see what I can do about recruiting some new additions to our family.
The wrath of Sithis.
It is done. Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, and the Dark Brotherhood yet lives. But our work is just beginning.
Of the Dark Brotherhood.
Approach me, listener, and hear my words. Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with the desperate gambler at the barracks in Windhelm. Accept his gold, then eliminate the target. So begins a contract bound in blood.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make...
Listener! Oh yes, it is Cicero. You were a fool to spare me. What, did you think I would be grateful? Cicero should be listener, not you. Now you will die. Gotcha! Oh, listener, you should see the look on your face. Oh, Cicero has returned, not to kill the kind listener, but to serve until one of us dies horribly in service to our mother. Best friends forever. In the meantime, I'll make myself at home in the sanctuary. I'm sure Mother needs tending.
I heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort. The thief took my purse, so I took his eyes. It was a fair exchange.
Lead on, sister.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
I'm listening. The Dawn Star Sanctuary. Is that where you lot are holding up? Tell you what, it'll cost you. A lot. But I can help you out. What exactly are we talking about here? Banners, huh? Trying to pretty the place up? Alright, you got it. Yeah? Alright. What's your fancy? Yeah, that'll come in handy. An alchemy station. Maybe a little garden with some choice plants. Alright? Consider it done. I'm listening. Of course you do. Aha. Now that's the Dark Brotherhood I know and love. This for business or pleasure? No, well, what's it matter? Right, I'll see that it gets done. Yeah? Of course you do. Yeah, we can do that. I'm thinking a sewer grate on the outskirts of Dawnstar leads to a tunnel, then inside. You'll be in or out, quick as a coney. I'm listening. Alright, what's your fancy? Chamber fit for a king and all that. Right, no problem. Give you a big bed, decorate a room real nice. Maybe even throw in a few extra baubles. Yeah? I'm afraid that's it, my friend. I've done all I can. I hope the place is at least livable now. And, good luck with your murders.
There is murder in the air. I can taste it.
give us a straight answer.
Is a true no.
Be careful.
So you're the one from the Dark Brotherhood? I need you to kill the big laborer at Catalyst Farm. Here's the gold for the kill. Make it painful.
Windham, white as bone, and cold as the void.
What could it mean? Return of the dragon?
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solomon.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun. How could mere men bring down such a beast?
The dread Father works through me. His work has just begun.